On March 26, 2024, airport officers were dispatched to address a disruptive passenger who was behaving unruly towards bus drivers.
Over here. We'll talk over here. So tell me what's going on, because I got the story from dispatch, but tell me your side.
So I text that I have my bag, I'm headed out here. I don't even have my bags yet.
Okay.
I get my bags, I come out here, I'm waiting. So I finally call them and say, nobody's out here yet. And they said, they're on their way. So he finally shows up. It's like 25 minutes later. So I'm pissed. I'm aggravated. I mean, it's late.
Yeah.
I've been using these guys for 25 years. When they first got into business, I've been using them to travel.
Okay.
So I'm a little pissed. I take my golf bags and I toss them in the van.
Okay.
And then I turn around to get my other bags. And when I turn back around and look at the guy, my bags are still sitting there in the way. And I was like, move my golf bag. And he goes, no.
Okay.
I was like, you're not going to move my golf bag. He's like, no. So I go in and I move my golf bag, and then I put my other bags in, and he's like, I'm not taking you.
Okay. How long have you been here on the bus itself? You waited for 25.
1:17 is when I texted.
Okay.
1:17.
And then you waited 25-ish minutes till they got here? Till they got here
Yeah,
at
about 20 minutes before he got here.
Okay. That's good. Second.
And then he said I hit his leg with my golf bag.
Okay. Which one of y'all was driving this one? You. Okay, so tell me what's going on.
Okay, I was just pulled on here, and I just about to get out of my chair to help them. They just take the golf cart and it's not like solid like that. Hit my leg. He said no. I said, hey man, what's going on? Why you do that? And he keep saying, hey, mother, and some words like he keeps saying, hey man, don't do that. And he said, move the golf cart. I said, no, I'm not gonna help if you keep telling that to me.
Okay.
He said, hey, and he just put his feet like that in my face.
Okay.
And he said, hey man, I'm not gonna take you. I called my manager. My manager said, hey, just get him out and send me the other driver. And he doesn't. And he keep saying, he keep use that take off and do something like this. I'm not. And my manager said, oh no, don't take him.
That's okay.
Yeah. And this,
So he sent him to pick him up?
yes.
Are you willing to take him?
My manager said don't take him.
They said don't take him at all.
He said don't take him because apparently he is like do something else, right? So my manager said don't take him. He can take a taxi or
Can he get in? Can he get into y'all's parking lot?
yeah, he can. It's
With
not
a taxi or
closed
whatever?
off or anything like that. The Steve was ready, waiting for him. All you gotta do is get in there.
I was a little late showing up, so I wasn't able to get the whole story.
So when I moved back to Nashville, 1994. So what are we talking about? 30 years? This company just started. And I travel all the time with work. And I started using this company at that point in time. It was independently owned. They've been great. Their service has dropped off significantly since then. But I've still used it. And so it's late. I've been on a golf trip in Vegas with buddies of mine, all week. I'm tired. I get in here late at night. I text that I've landed, and they send me the text that driver's on the way. I come out here and no driver. So I call and they say, well, yeah, they're on the way. And so then I call again and he said, you just texted like 5 minutes ago. And I was like, no, I texted 17 minutes ago. That's a lot different than 5 minutes ago. And then the driver finally shows up. So I'm pissed. So I grab my golf bags and I toss them in the van. And then I turn around and I grab my other bags And he's just sitting there looking at me, and my golf bags are in the way, and I was like, move my golf bags. And he's like, no. And I was like, move my golf bags. And he said, no. So I got in the van, put my golf bags in them, and then I got my other bags and put them in. And he's like, I'm not going to take you.
They have been using this job for 8 years. Never happened like this.
Yeah.
He always help. And I don't know. He just keeps saying, like, my mother, and put his face on my face, and he keeps saying, hey, hit me. Hey, man, what? This night I'm working. We didn't have
It's not worth your job. All right. So, according to the policy, they don't have to take you. Doesn't matter if you parked with them or not. Doesn't matter how long you've been a customer with them. They gave me the phone number for the management if you want to call them. But for now, you're going to have to take a taxi or an Uber to their lot, and you can file whatever kind of complaint you need with them. But this is not somebody that works directly for the airport. They're a contractor out of here, so there's not a whole lot we can do as far as reprimanding them. And according to their policy, if they don't want to take you, they don't have to. So,
And so what if I don't get off the van?
then y'all are just both going to sit here all day.
Okay.
Making new fun.
I'm sorry.
But there's no one there right now. It's just me. The
Yeah.
only reason why I got on the shuttle because there was no one else there to take me out to the airport.
Okay. Can you just hold on 1 second? Because he knows a lot more than I do. You know, like as far as what y'all's involvement exactly needs to be or what it is and stuff. Only side of the story I've had is his. I haven't had time to talk to y'all or anything. So just to make sure that he doesn't need y'all for anything, he shouldn't be long on the phone.
Stand by 1 second.
So this number they gave you,
Yeah.
the guy just says hello and never says anything else.
It's their assistant manager that they've been talking to that told them to deny you service. So
He says hello and he doesn't say anything else or acknowledge anything that I say afterwards.
I would try calling your business hours. You might have better luck. That's my opinion. Let me call you back in just a minute. I'll take your call. All right. So sitting on the bus isn't going to get you anywhere today. It's really not.
I'm camping out.
I know, but hear me out for a second. My lieutenant doesn't want.
I'm not paying for an Uber
Okay.
charge or a taxi
I hear you.
charge.
Are you
No.
listen for a second? Listen. She said I can give you a ride to the lot.
No.
We can put you in the car. We'll
Nope.
take you to the lot.
Nope.
We'll resolve it for tonight.
Nope. Matter of principle.
We need a resolution tonight. We're not going to sit here and camp, okay?
No, I'm camping
I'm trying
here.
to be.
I'm
trying to
camping
be,
here.
Can you work with me here? We need
Yeah.
a resolution. We don't need to sit on the bus. You can go camp in their lobby, in their office. You can do whatever you need to do tomorrow, or if they're open tonight, you can go and sit in the lobby tonight. But right now we're on airport property.
Okay.
It's private property. It's not
So
public property.
I'm staying on this bus. If you're going to take me off this bus, you can take me off this bus
We don't need
with,
to do
with
that.
my property.
We don't need to wait. Yeah, I can help you carry your bags.
But no,
and
but
I can give you a
but
ride.
I am going to stay on this bus
And I can
with
give you a ride.
with my bags. I'm staying on this bus for the service that I paid for. I'm staying on this bus. If they take me, they take me. If they don't, they don't.
I need you to listen to me.
I
need you to listen.
I heard you loud and clear.
I'm going to get your ID from you.
No, you're
This
not.
altercation- Yes, we're on
No.
private property.
No, you're not.
Then we're going to arrest you for disorderly conduct, okay? We're going to do that. So put your hands
Well,
behind
you
your
can't,
back.
you can't
Put
arrest
your hands
me.
behind your back. You're under arrest. You should have listened. We offered solutions. You didn't want them.
All right, it's private property, right?
It sure is.
So I do have to give you my ID, and I will.
Well, it's too late for that. 10:15 GTC. No, it's not a come on man thing. I told you to work with me. You wouldn't.
No, I did.
You would not work with me. You wouldn't work with me.
Do you understand where I'm coming from?
I do.
Do you understand?
I empathize that. And what I said to you was that this isn't going to solve anything today, and that you're at the airport, and we just need a resolution today. I said I'd give you a ride. You can deal with the management however you want to, and you didn't want to. Okay?
No, I
So stand right here. We're going to search you. Do you have anything that could be a weapon? Anything that's going to poke me or hurt me?
I don't. Can we resolve it tonight now? I mean,
Anymore.
what's the difference between now and then?
Because I talked to you then, and you didn't want a resolution.
Well,
You want a
no,
resolution now that it affects you personally.
no. I mean, yeah, it affects me
You shouldn't take
personally. It affects me personally before it does. It affects me personally before too. And I'm going to stand there.
I'm ready. In the back of the car.
Can you loosen the right one up just a little?
You been arrested before?
I have to. So once before.
Yes, years ago.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Roll. 20. Did you take all the
You mind getting his stuff and taking it to Hotel 11 Bravo?
Hotel what?
11 Bravo.
Yeah.
Do you have any medications or medical conditions that you need any medication out of that bag for? Anything that you need out of that bag that you're going to immediately need while you're in jail or immediately upon getting out? No. Okay.
So how was I distributed?
You were holding up business at the airport because these buses can't leave with you here. You were refusing. Okay, are you listening or are you talking? Because I don't know which one you want from me. You asked a question. If you don't want me to answer, I won't answer.
Hey, so you had your backpack, your carry-on, your golf clubs, and hoodie, right? That's it?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure. No, sir, I'm going to take them to our station where they're going to be held. You can come back whenever you're released, get all this stuff taken care of, and they'll be there under your name and all that stuff.
But that's an issue for them. That's not an issue that needs to be duked out here at the airport. And at the point in which I say you're not allowed to stay here anymore and you continue to stay, there's no resolution there. There's no fixing that. You need to fix it with corporate.
But you didn't tell me I'm not allowed to stay here anymore.
I did.
No,
I did.
you didn't. You said staying here is not going to resolve the issue.
And I also said it's not an option.
No, you didn't say that. When I said, what if I stay on the van, you said there's nothing they can do.
Yeah, and that was
What you said.
I agree. That's what I said the first time. And then I spoke to my superior and I told you this. I was on the phone with her when you came and talked to me. And I told you that that's not going to fly. I told you that that's not an option. I told you that we need to resolve this. I told you that we need to get you off the property. I offered you a ride. I offered you a cab, and it's.
You said the first time was what the situation.
Well, the situation migrated, and it migrated with you, and you would not listen to anything I had to say. You just wanted to continue proving your point based off of the principle, like you said, which I understand, but it still doesn't make it right to do what you did.
You don't need anything else from me or anything? You good? Those gentlemen good to go? I'll send them on their way. Y'all are all good to go. We don't need anything else from y'all. We got to stay in town.
You told me that there was nothing that they could do. I could stay on the bank. And I said, okay.
And then you got back off, and then we talked about it more. And when we talked about it more, you wanted nothing to do with it.
Right, but you didn't tell me, okay, I was wrong, that was it, and now it's an arrestable defense if you don't leave. You simply said, I need to see your ID. And I was like, well, I don't need to show you my ID, and you didn't put me in cuffs. That's it. That's how that went down.
Yeah, that's for your idea. I told you it's private property, not public. You said you're not going to. After I'd already told you that you needed to leave and that we were willing to take you and help you. Like there was a conscious back and forth between both of us, and you wanted nothing to do with it.
It was a very short, conscious back and forth, and it was after you told me that there's nothing that they can do.
And the situation continued to precipitate. Yes, we've already talked about that.
You didn't tell me that there was something that they could do, and now it changes. I mean, come on, man. All you had to do was say, if you don't do this, I'm going to arrest you. That's all you had to say. You know, there's one thing to stand on principle, and there's another thing to sit in cuffs at 2 o'clock in the morning when I'm just trying to get home. I'm just trying to get to my car. So why did you do that? Did you think I was doing that on you?
Why did I do what?
Why did you arrest me?
Because you were not willing to take any of the options that were given to you as alternative resolutions to the problem. You wanted to... What's up? Just hang on.
No, make sure you don't need anything.
No, but you just weren't listening to anything I said and taking any of the alternative resolutions again. impeding business. Like those guys can't leave.
I told you. You told me I could stay there, and there was nothing I could do.
Until I didn't.
Yeah.
Until the situation changed. Okay. I said you can't. I said you can't stay here. I don't know what else you want from me. I said you can't stay here.
You said.
I'm good. Yep.
And I said, okay, you know, in principle, I'm staying. And then when I came back out, you said, we can take you back with your bags. And I was like, no, I've paid for them to shuttle me.
Yeah, and that wasn't going to happen. They weren't going to take you. So
I know.
sitting there was doing nothing but impeding business, and it was refusing an order that you couldn't. Okay. Well, then we're done talking. Control 837.
The man was charged with disorderly conduct. Share your thoughts below and remember to like and subscribe for more videos.